How to scrape business-to-business leads from Google Maps in a matter of seconds and automate your outreach. What's up everyone, James Jernigan here, and what I want to show you in this video is how to get these leads from Google Maps so that you could do your business outreach and put them in a nice organized spreadsheet. So if that sounds good to you, what I want you to do right now is comment yes if you would rather let a bot do the work for you. And the reason I say that is because how many times have you come and had to copy these businesses' information one by one, come down here and copy the phone number, copy the website, and copy the address and put it into a spreadsheet, right? It takes a long time to do this manually. You could spend hours doing this just to get enough leads to get you through one day. So what I'm going to show you is how to do it with just one click. But before we go any further, I want to insist that you watch this video until the end, because at the end of this video, I'm going to show you how you can delete this spreadsheet, stop cold calling, hang up the phone, close Google Maps, and automate your entire lead gen process. So if you don't want to watch this video and you just want to see that straight away, you can head to AICashPlan.com where you'll see a more in-depth explanation of how that works. But for those of you who stick around to the end of the video, I'm going to show you how to do it right here. But first, I want to give you what I promised, which is showing you how to scrape these leads. So here's the first step. You need to get a link grabber extension. I just searched on Google and grabbed the first one that came up. So here's what that looks like. I search link grabber, I grab this first Chrome extension, and it put a little icon in my browser up here. So now what we're going to do is come over here to Google Maps, and if we look at the steps, step 2 is to search your keyword on Google Maps. This is only going to take a couple minutes. So here as an example, I search roofing Ohio. Say I market to roofing companies and I need to reach a bunch of them. So what I'm going to do is now scroll down through these results, and while I do that, link grabber is going to work its magic. So it's taking just a second to load here, but as you scroll through these results, you will eventually get to the bottom of the list and it will tell you there are no more results. Once you've reached all of that particular type of business in an area, it's going to tell you no more results. So I'll just keep scrolling down here. Again, as the link grabber works its magic. So it's still loading, but eventually, like I said, it's going to give you a message down here at the bottom that says no more results. So once you get that message, all you have to do is come up here to your link grabber extension, click on that, and it's going to open a new tab here for you with all of the links on the page, nice and in one place for you. So all I'm going to do is click copy, and obviously there's a few buttons up here you can by default it blocks duplicate links, so if you wanted to see them you'd click that. But anyways, all I did was click copy. Now I'm going to come over here to my spreadsheet and click paste. Oops, it pasted them all into one column there, so I'll just undo that. We'll try it again here. Paste, there we go. And so now we can even clean up this data a little bit. If we just come here to format, we can do wrap in and clip, so it's all there in one column. So now all we have to do is give this a title, roofing Ohio, bold, so we can see what it is. And then now we could just make a section over here where we will just put our details. You know, we'll click on this, call this business up, and then you can put yes or no. There's even ways you can color code this so that each time you contact a business, you can keep track of it all here in the spreadsheet. And look at that, we got 89 leads with the click of a button. So all we need to do is adjust the search. If instead of Ohio, we want to do Miami, we just search, and again, it's the same process. It's going to pull up the results. We're going to scroll through until we find as many as we need, and then we click the link grabber, and again, we just copy them, come over here to our spreadsheet, and paste them in. So there's one thing I want to point out to you here, that if you see at the bottom of this column, the last few links here are not businesses. The last few are contributions and just a few other random Google links, so no big deal. All you do is click that and then delete it, and now your data is cleaned up. Again, we can do the same thing with this one here. It only gave us a couple extra links here at the bottom, so we'll clean that up. So that is how you can get all of this data into a spreadsheet in a crazy fast amount of time. But now what I want to do So, right, that was step 3. Click a button and paste your leads into the spreadsheet. Now that's done. But what I want to show you now is what you should do instead. So, obviously you could cold call every one of these leads one by one. But I would only recommend doing that if you like doing things the hard way. What I want to show you instead is how you can delete your spreadsheet, close Google Maps, hang up the phone forever, and automate your lead generation process. So like I said, there is more details about this process at aicashplan.com. There's even a done for you service where we will set this up for you. But real quick, I just want to explain how this works. So come over here to the sketchpad, and what I want to show you here is how to reverse engineer your lead generation process. Ultimately, this is where we want people to end up, right? We want to make the money, which is why we're scraping Google and calling businesses in the first place. But what if I told you could generate free traffic using viral short form videos? That's what this represents. You can create these videos using AI, or you can manually record them yourself. It doesn't matter, but we're going to start with short form video. Why? Because these videos can get a ton of views. One of them can get 100,000 views or more pretty easily. So one video reaches 100,000 people. How long would it take you to call 100,000 people and tell them about your business? So now here's where things get exciting. This is how we can use ChatGPT to automate this process. So we create the videos, and then we're going to send that traffic to a very simple opt-in page. There's a button for people to enter their information here, like a name and email, or an email and a phone number. And so the traffic is coming from this video, or you could use ads for this, whatever. We send the traffic in, and then here's what happens. This is an automated sequence of messages that send people to our sales page. So what happens, they see the video, they opt in and give their information, then they're sent to the sales page. But what happens if they bounce? Well, that's okay, because the next day they're going to get an email, and then the next day they're going to get an email. And you can also do this with text messages and voicemails as well. So you can be delivering emails, text messages, and voicemail to this person on autopilot, which is going to sell your products for you. And it's very simple because the content comes from ChatGPT. Don't be fooled into thinking you have to sit and write 30 of these messages manually if you want a 30-day email sequence. No, all you do is you go and you write a couple sentences and you tell ChatGPT what kind of content you write, and it will create the content for you and sell your products. So like I said, if you want to learn more about this process and either set it up for yourself or have it done for you, go check out aicashplan.com right now. This is a limited time offer, so make sure you go check it out now if this is something you want set up. And I hope this helps you stop having to scrape your leads manually from Google Maps, waste time putting them in a spreadsheet, and most of all, I want you to stop cold calling. Hang up the phone and automate your lead generation process. Like I said, my name is James Jernigan. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure to subscribe and click the thumbs up. And other than that, I'll see you on the next video.